State Aggies Dynasty here on EA College Football 25. We're going to break down a little bit of conference standings and a little bit of how the rest of the country was doing before we hop into our game against UNLV. So Fresno State is an 85 all across the board. Washington, in their second year back in the Pac-12, is 85 as well. Boise State seems to be taking a dip in terms of defense. Cal right now seems to be our formidable one in terms of overall. Same thing with Oregon State, who was ranked 22 and closest in prestige, and we did face them in the championship game last year. San Diego State looks to be one of the weaker ones, and we have a contender. UCLA's 88 overall, 87 offense, 89 defense. A little bit of a rivalry as they beat us in the national championship game about 3 years ago. Our opponent today, UNLV, is not that great. We're pretty strong. Stanford's not, but they always give me a hard time. And Washington State is just Washington State. Taking a look at the top 25, NC State. Yes, the team that we beat last year in the national championship is 3-0. Had some cupcake teams, and they're 84 overall, but don't get it twisted. Texas, they're doing their thing at number 2. Michigan doing their thing. Clemson as well. USC is doing okay, not the best. West Virginia, who we faced in the semifinals. And we are 8. Nebraska. We're 7, 8. Tennessee is 9. LSU rounds out the top 10 at 1-1, which I don't really get why. Georgia's 1-2, but they're 11. But Ohio State and Baylor are 3-0. Utah's 2-1. Purdue's 1, or Michigan State's 1-1, 2-1, 2-0, 2-0. I don't get how, Michigan State, and especially Georgia. Okay, so Georgia lost to number 4 Clemson, but still, how are you ranked that high? As voted out Boston College, Army, and Florida Tech. Well, Penn State, Marshall, TCU, Army, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Boston College got some fun as well. UNLV, we came in at the same time at the Pac-12, and they started off very successful, but then kind of just as Nick Loletto seems like he's been the quarterback forever there. Former 4-star quarterback. Yeah, so he's been a 2-year starter, kind of played a little bit, but other than that, they got no one really exciting. Running back, Gainwell, terrible running backs. Wide receivers are okay, tight ends okay. A line, they got Terrence Richard, who's probably going to play in the NFL, but not that great. Terrible pass rush because that's VJ. Linebackers, not very good. Corners are awful. Secondary is awful. So hopefully, we get some stuff rolling. So in perspective, I want to show the Pac-12. Obviously, this is not a conference. We're taking a grain of salt. Passing-wise, Peter Corner, he's up there. He's doing pretty well. Matthew Allen's not doing bad himself either. Rushing, Cody Eugene's doing pretty good. Followed by Mitch Folsom. Is he a true freshman? He is a true freshman. Okay. True freshman. But again, it's only like 3-4 weeks in. We've played 4 games. Everyone else played like 3. Dexter Bear has been phenomenal. Tim Gash, both other guys blocking. Defense has been worldly. So there's that. So yeah, it's nothing too crazy, but hopefully we can start off on the right foot here. And a lot of guys visit as well. So if you did not watch the end of the last episode, Messier Springs, a 5-star corner. Kevin Nestor, 5-star center. Sua, who we might lose out on, the 4-star defensive tackle. I'm trying to remember who else. I wish they organized it in the week that he did. And Greg Ewan, the 5-star quarterback. So without further ado, wearing the all black unis, let's see how we start off. And Peter Corner, he's gonna get knocked around a little bit there. He's the pass intended to forget who, but it's that John's quiet, but picks up good yardage there. As he's got a smaller hole this year, which stinks because I like him. Zeke, guy that we don't usually see, picks up first there. He's mostly just a special teams guy. It's Jason Blau. Oh, I don't know why I did that move there, but take 4. As it's going to be 2nd and 6. Blau, the handoff. Blau. Making a good yardage there. Kobe Eugene's finally in the game in the backfield. Dexter had a big game last week, picks up the first. Also, Peter was getting hit while throwing the ball. Way to stay with it. It's Kobe Eugene now. He's going to take it up the whole gain of 11. He has been phenomenal this year. I've absolutely loved Kobe Eugene. As Peter Corner hands it off to Eugene to get 3. And it's going to be 2nd and 7. Peter calls an audible play action. Oh, this is picked. Should have been picked. A little reckless there, a little, too aggressive. As Corner looks on the sideline, calls an audible. Tries to throw it to a dude. Utah State's gonna keep it safe. They're just gonna pump the ball and let this Rebels offense do their thing. So they're gonna get the handoff. Gain of 5. As this offense really only averages a touchdown a game. Oh no, oh baby, oh Lord, oh mercy. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Rebels. 26. Johnny Sammy, don't matter. He's going to get the tackle for a loss. You transfer out of Miami, doing this thing. Been quiet the last couple of weeks, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I don't know what's going on, but we're going to pick it up first. This is going to be 1st and 10 from the 39 for the Rebels. Play action. Throw it. Kyle Watkins there with the deflection. As you're kind of seeing some different guys. Tompkins and Marco there to make it 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 here as Boise State take care of business. So does Texas. Dennis Bosby in the backfield. So the Aggies defense takes care of business. As now we start off on offense, and Jason's going to pick up the redshirt freshman out of Florida. Hasn't really blown us away, but he's a really good back as he does pick up the first. But we also just had a running back by committee, so it's really hard to kind of show who's the top dog. Kobe Eugene's been that guy for years now. So we kind of know it, but in terms of Enrique Carver and the other guys, it's really hard to tell. As Corner tries to do it again and just gets leveled to make it 3rd and 9 from the 41. A gutsy halfback screen as Jason Bob's been cut back. Oh, baby, look at that. Down to the 28. Longest of 30 some odd yards, and he turned a kind of ugly play into a beautiful play. Kobe June tries to, but when he gets 2nd and 8 for the Aggies from the 26. This Peter Corner is going to roll out. He's gonna pitch it underneath to Kobe Eugene, picks up the first. How about that? Right before going out of bounds, he just pitches it, underhand tosses like it's his kid Enrique Carver. It's not gonna really pick up a lot. Only three. But it works. First quarter, slowly winding down. In the rain, kind of a it is a close game. There is no kind of as Dexter. It's gonna good yardage. This is gonna be third again, 3 from the 11. What are they gonna do? They're gonna give it to Madu, who hangs on to the 5. Freshman from Louisiana doing his thing. The first quarter is slowly winding down, but Kobe Eugene says, try to get in the end zone. Peter corner of the game, they're calling no huddle. Touchdown, and let's go. Probably the end of the last play of the first quarter here. It's going to be an RPO run. I'm going to pick up 6. Start of the second quarter here from Rebels 30. It's going to be a play action. Dennis Crosby, Joe Funk with the interception. Listen, that might be a glitch play where you didn't even look at it, but the Willie Mays type of interception catch you'll love to see as Kobe Jean bounces it to get set. Joe Funk's kind of been a little bit quiet this year, but I still think he's an NFL caliber guy. Wyndon tries, but maybe he tried to force it in there, but regardless, it's 33 from the 34, very manageable field goal. But Blau says, you're not going to need a penalty. We're going to pick up the first. Longest run of 9. That's now Eugene's back in, and the Aggies are just grounding and pounding it. I'll pause. Down to the 15. Corner. Looks like he called an audible. He's going to take off. He's not the quickest guy. He's going to go out of bounds. Kind of a late shove, but no flag there. Should have been a flag, maybe, but maybe UNL's defense got a little bit frustrated there. Eugene tries to get some 0-3 as 2nd and 7. Look at that. Old school style. They're only going to pick up 2. You like that. You like that old style. We never did that with Dotson, which we should have, but to Wyndon can't hang on. So we take the 3 instead, make it a 10-point game. Let's not leave points on the board. It's how we lost to game in Arkansas and Colorado last year. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna take the points when we can. We're gonna punt. As the Rebels are kind of running now. No huddle. Chapman can't get them in time, but Watkins can. It seems like they're never mind. They're back in no huddle. I thought they were gonna slow down for a bit, but I realized they got by 10. They got to get some type of offensive momentum going, and so far it's been working. As that's a gain of 6 for the Rebels. Now it's an empty set backfield as the defense looked like they called an audible. That is Crosby again. He converted from middle linebacker the first 2 years to outside linebacker for a year. It's kind of our pass rush, and Von Summer do his thing. A wonderful game by Kobe Eugene. As we're going to start off 1st and 10 from the 40, and Carver trying to truck and do, but we'll take the as it's 2nd and inches. First half slowly winding down, and wow, it's going to pick up the first run. 6 carries, 36 yards, longest of 9. This quarter thought about calling it audible, but it seems like they're just going to keep it the way that it is. And Eugene's going to actually lose 2. One of the bright spots of UNLV's roster there on the stop is Kobe Eugene. Oh, look at that guy breaking a tackle or 2 down to the 7. as it's going to be 3rd and 1. Seems like they're kind of stacking the box, but you know what Utah State has to say about that? We don't care. We're going to pick up the first, and we 2-1. 1st and 10 from the 14 as UNLV does get the ball at half. Allows get one. Nothing too crazy so far offensively, but they're just methodically going down as either corner of the dude just not been clicking today. Has targeted him a couple times, but really nothing crazy has happened. This corner trying to escape. He is going to escape slides. Apparently, he's going to slide just short of the first. It is going to be 4th and inches. Peter corner slides into the end zone. I want to dive, but hey, we'll take it. So a fumble recovery happened. We get the ball. I'm going to check who did it, but oh my God, look at Peter corner. This man zooming, longest run of his career. 19. This man is just showing off his wheels. Oof. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 8. Incomplete. That's crazy. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3 guys, but 2 can't hang on. Now it's 20-0. Clock winding down here on 2nd and 6. Trying to throw it. I think that is questionable intentional grounding, but we're just gonna leave it at that. As it's 3rd and 6. Tompkins, we're not gonna get burnt, but he was the guy in coverage. Pass was allowed. It is what it is. As it's 1st and 10 from the 23. Our drives back trying to completely lay the boom, but doesn't lay the boom enough. But they're gonna pick up 4. They do have 1 timeout left. They're kind of dinking and dunking their way, which is annoying, but the right strategy. That's going to be 3rd and 5. Try to do the big play as they're going to take their final timeout as well. Not a lot of passing yards. This offense has kind of been, I don't want to say doo-doo, but doo-doo as that might be the last play of this hat as Johnny's kind of turned it up a little bit. Didn't have a sack. He was very quiet the last game or two, and now he's kind of coming alive after just really starting off the gate hot as Beck and UNLV got kind of got a little bit scrappy there. No flag, but let me see as hey, 29. We just got some spicy news that Kobe Eugene forced the fumble and he picked it up. But now he's out for the game with a strained tricep. We lost Cage Full to a torn rotator cuff, so he's out for the year, which sucks as a redshirt senior. So like his collegiate career's done. I mean, he's our backup guard, but he's like probably the 6th guy on the list. Like he's the backup stack. If one of our starting offensive linemen gets hurt, he would have been the next man up. He's hurt, so that really sucks. But as it's like a RPO screen to the tight end, and hey, kudos to the Rebels, man. They have a very unique playbook that I've thought about using big time, but probably next time is because I don't know, it's just very unique. Like I that was very cool. It's gonna be 2nd and 8, probably 47 here. As it's gonna play action. Dennis Boggs, man, having himself a career day. and he's just an animal. I love him. I've always had a good spot for him. Hey man, another sack. So how will this affect the running game? Well, Enrique Carver and Jason Blau will definitely be there. I think we can use one of our freshman running backs, 4 stars, as they've not really played that much. So Carver is going to pick up the first there, but this is also intriguing. We're kind of getting to see what's going to happen next year because Kobe Eugene's gone for this year. So who's going to step up as that running back one? And Carver so far saying, hey, I'm that guy. But Jason says, hey, I could be that guy too. And it's going to be first and 10 from the 46th empty set backfield. Badu trying to get something going, gets good yardage there for the freshman. Had a big game last week, not so crazy this week. Tresnick has been quiet this year, but the explosive play down to the 28. We went from a 1,000-yard receiver in the slot to barely giving any targets. But when his name is called, he's pretty good. And Carver, he's taking full advantage so far of the absence of being Kobe Eugene, excuse me. It's a corner to Carver down to the 3. I'm impressed with him so far. It's a corner. Throws it to Wyndon for the touchdown. Extra point missed by Ezekiel. What's going to be first and 10 from the 47? A little bit later on here in the third. Play action. First and 10. So I think the other thing is playing week 0, which I didn't want to, but due to weird scheduling and it did. So we're playing so many games right before our double bye. And it's definitely kind of playing a big factor. As I think that's why Kobe Eugene got hurt, why our got hurt, why you're seeing like Joel Funk kind of very low in terms of the wear and tear. Dennis Bosby basically going all the way across the field to get him. And after this episode, or this game today, excuse me, we'll kind of show who we redshirted. We redshirted a lot of this freshman class. What a play by Chapman. Just because they're not getting a lot of playing time, and I'd rather preserve some of these guys' eligibility, maybe for the playoffs. And these kicker just is doo doo. But hey, first and 10 from the 29, Carver picking up the full. Second and 6, the halfback drive to Carver down to the 40. Only 90 yards passing. Kind of not the best game to show a 5-star quarterback, but it don't matter. We'll win game of 5. But we have been running the ball very, very well. Carver can't get anything. Timeout called by the Rebels. It's 3rd and 2. Jason Blau is now in. Blau picking up a big first, and it's probably going to go back because of a hold. Yes, sir, it is. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Oh, shout out to our funny man, pinning them at the 1. As they're only going to get 2 there. We don't want to gamble too much, but it's like we smell water, the blood in the water from the 3. It kind of breaks moves. It's going to be 3rd and 2 from me. My guess is they're probably going on, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they pass. Yeah, they run them. But we get the stop. Let's start the 4th corner off at our 49-yard line. Shout out to the defense holding it down, and Enrique Carver bouncing it outside, trying to drop a dude. It's again Not the greatest of luck. Yeah, 5-star quarterback, but we are winning. So in the end, it doesn't really matter. It's cornerman. And even with Dude are just not on the same page. It's gonna be second and 10 from the 41. This is how you get one of your playmakers going. Dexter Bear. A little jet touch pass. Great play there. It's gonna be first and 10. Carver trying to cut back in with the halfback screen. He'll take 6. Carver kind of showing off. He's a pretty good receiving back. It's going to be first and 10 to a dude. Probably has the most targets being in the slot. Also has the most drops as well so far. Well, no, Wyndham's up there too, but third and 1 from the 20. Play action. All day to throw. Peter Corner trying to get there. He will. I like that he's showing off his legs. He's not the most mobile guy, but he's showing off his legs pretty well. It's Carver rumbling for 2. Credit to UNLV. They are really guarding the mesh very well. But you know what? Peter Corner with a dot to Jason Blau. Let's go. A little skedaddle a little bit longer here in the fourth quarter. As it's going to be fun with 45, third and 14 to try to sit. They're causing the 3 and out. And now they pinned us at R2. So, maybe a little bit of revenge. Jason. Oh, what beautiful blocking. Picks up almost 9 carries, 59 yards. I think this dynamic duo has done phenomenal. It's going to be second and inches. Carver gets stuffed in the backfield. Seems like they're kind of pressing. As now, let's see what they're going to do. Third and 2. Dexter in motion. So we do get the ball back. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too, I don't want to say sexy, but hey, I'm getting a little too cute. It's Carver. He's just going to run up the middle. 241 yards on the ground. Putting their will. Put away. Come on, man. The deep ball's there. We just got to flock. We hold the block. We're beautiful because they're pressing up like there's no tomorrow. It's just can we hold the block long enough? Come on. So Marco gets a pick and gets hurt. 23 seconds left. We're just going to get out of here. 34-0. Let's go. It was a weird game. Peter Corner did not have his best game. I know we kind of maybe forced him a little bit, but 133, 2 touchdowns, really good. Percentage is not used to. Rushing, very impressive. Eugene got hurt, but Enrique, Carver, and Blau, they did their things. So shout out to them. Shout out Peter Corner as well. Receiving. 2 drops from Linden, 2 drops from the dude, 1 drop from Dexter, and really our 2 backs were our most explosive. Nothing crazy. Blocking 17 pancakes for senior center. Shout out to that man. Oh, defensively, we did our thing. Just havoc everywhere. Shout out Funk with an interception, Marco with an interception. With Dennis Bonsby, Salmon, and Summer, Gray, all with sacks. And then a fumble, shout out to Kobe Eugene with the fumble recovery as well. 1 forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, which, that makes sense, but whatever, we'll take it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another 5-star in Cedar Springs. We get Kevin Nestor. We don't get Greg in, which I no worries. I just want to see prove that we do lose on Keith Moncrief. He's going to Kansas State. A couple of other guys, we're going to lose on Wayne Montgomery big time. All cough, all the counting in the league. Sua seems like we're going up there as well. Yeah. Finally got the center and got ourselves a good corner as well. So good news. Marco is fine. Gage is not. We could redshirt him, but the way I see it, we got a bunch of guys and he's just going to prepare. So, what do these guys bring? So, Nasir is 78 man coverage, 88 acceleration, 70 zones, 75 play recognition, 79 pursuit, 71 tackle, 92. So, he's a quick guy, great man coverage. He's definitely going to be kind of the young guy to go in this thing. But we got a 5-star guy, and he's a gem. Kevin Nestor. He's 82 run block power. Pass block power as well. Lead block pretty good. Agility pretty good. Run block really good. Strength. Impact block. Lead block. His awareness is just what needs to work. I think maybe redshirt him. It's pretty good. But we landed number 24th best player and the best center in the class. We landed 26th best player in the class, the 4th best corner in the class. So there's that. So we found a pretty good right end for now. But the big one we found was Isaiah Peppers. He's from California. Now we aren't going to go up against a lot of these teams. He's 5'9", he's a route runner. Wow. Typical guy I look for, but well, as a 4-star wide receiver, I don't need it too much. We did include Garrett. I don't think we're going to completely go after him. But he's just a guy there. Really no one's going after him right now. It seems like we could land right for very, very quickly. I'm hoping we do, because he's in terms of one of the best players. He's the best player in the state, top 20 recruit. Then he's the second best quarterback in this class. Yeah, I don't know who's the top quarterback. Eric Stroud, who we remember getting why. So yeah. So we're excited. Next episode, to head to Berkeley to take on the Kettle Golden Bears. Again, numbers-wise, it's not the best, but we gotta just do our thing, and it's in conference, so we really gotta step our play up no matter what. And hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, you guys have a good one.